G'day and welcome back to our run through of Stellaris as the Fungus Republic. We are currently at war with the Bavarian Republican systems, so let's go take a look at our, not our invasion fleet, our actual transports. Did we send them directly there?
Special project complete.
Right, the Zulkor swarm has been secured, which means we finally finished that whole, situation. All the specimens asked for by the Museum of Exobiology have been secured. It's going into a massive facility where artificial gravity generators and atmospheric processes are used to simulate the environments of over a dozen worlds. Visitors journey across the see its wonders. Fine. We gained stuff that was not worth how long that took. Alright. This is already ours. We did send them in. So embark them all. These 41 guys will come over to the Overlord's capital, which is hidden behind the fleet's name. Okay. Have to declare war. Why are we not at war? We're at war with them. What the hell? Is this being stupid again? No, it's being occupied by Democratic Berjak Nation. Well, in that case, get over here. Democratic Verjak. We shall declare war on. They would bring in too many guys. Alright, forget about that for now then. Pull these guys out. We are occupying a planet there. I don't remember doing that. Let's go down to Istrum. Unfortunately... no, we don't want to merge with them. Damn it. Well, screw it. They can be a mini battle fleet. And we're getting the energy back up pretty quickly, so we could think about sending some more colonists out. We do want to see what's going on up here. It's got to be another fallen nation. 3 systems called beacons. It's got to be a religious one or something. And that looks... no, it's not our ship. So it looks like a science ship on its way. Alright, what else do we need to do? Mineral riches. Let's zoom way out and try and find these. One in there. We just can't see the other one yet. Alright. And this one did seem to be broken because we couldn't actually get in there to do anything. So, yep, forget that. This ship is coming over. He will survey this system. Then we'll survey the Beacon of Infinity and we'll have a go at surveying that beacon as well. In the meantime, the invasion fleet sitting on the capital. Let's just leave the mini battle fleet in orbit of this one. This invasion fleet can go up this way to the Bastion, and the transports are following up there. Okay. So HNS something is missing in action. Ancient mining drones in Ufel. Transport fleet on the way through. So this science ship is the one that's missing. Because it was inside their borders when they came out. As much as I'd love to attack them and see how strong they actually are, wouldn't take much of a technology bonus to kick our ass. Mining drones in there. We're just going to ignore them for now. Let that fleet do its tour. Alright, you're a vassal under the Valdari. Valdari are in the Propitious Compact. This guy we can vassalize now. Alright, ancient mining drones are up here. Got our guys heading out, doing some exploration. We are working on this. Or we're not, because... Alright, that's it. We're going to declare war on the democratic whoever's... Is it you? And Verver. Alright, so here comes our big war against all of these guys. The democratic Verjak will be our vassalization target. We could also establish a protectorate. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Confirm that. Puts us to war with them, which means immediately in here we should be bombarding their occupied planet. Enlightenment completed on Sanctuary A. This is a great day. And it does add extra stripes in. Cool. Alright, so Sanctuary A look like that. Okay. They're Federation builders. They're not going to get the chance to build a Federation. Xenophobic isolationists are going to be happy to stay on their part of the ring. Alright, our subjects enter war. Somebody has been rivaled. Their response, but why? Because you're blocking us from getting our vassal, you dumbass. Now, how are the other things going? That's going to be a couple of years. These ones are going to take forever. But it's coming along. Now, the research into uplifting is a year away. And this science ship is doing nothing. And Ramarcus. Well, feel free to survey some of these systems within our borders.
Situation log updated.
New rule mandate. Alright, come back. Just survey everything here. And that one's actually in our borders because it's in Sanctuary. Alright, that'll do for them. What else are we doing? The science ship has returned. We shall survey these ones inside our vassals' borders. And then go to this black hole. That'll do for now. Alright, new ruler has been elected. Didn't actually see who it was. Well, I assume it was the same guy again. It's been elected for the last however many years. Speaking of which, how long do we live for? Got a couple of 120-year-olds around. Ruling from Wet Rock. Seriously? Alright, keep him on the capital. Guess somebody should be doing it. Yeah, construction ships, it's fine. How long until we annex the guy we're annexing? Can't click to go directly there. Alright, sovereignty of Faris. It'll be easier if we find his capital on the map and click on it. And then go here, 222 months. Which would be, what, 20 years? It's around 57. Alright, show us this. You are bombarding. They are hurting. Let's just get on there. Land the armies. None of them have been killed yet, even though some of them are going in at substandard health. Alright, look at all those ships coming down. It's nice. Alright, and he only has his garrisons. Didn't even do that because it was occupied. Alright. Embark all. These guys in, actually. Send them directly down here to attack the capital, land the armies there, and then a second invasion fleet can move on down this way to Finderbund's outpost. Alright, invasion successful. What are we on? 22% with them. System surveyed, evading hostile fleet. Abyssal host. Yeah, right. I will come back and sort them out later. Finish our tour of this area first. Well, they're on the way back now. Okay then. Go sit in there. bringing all the guys with them. Now, a map mode that shows us who we're currently at war with would be nice.
Hostile fleet detected.
Hostile fleet is in here. They're jumping out. They're jumping out.
Fleet engaged.
And we've jumped into here to the Howling Vortex. Alright, what do we have here? The Abyssal Host. These lightning crap. The Chasmal Horde and the Abyssal Host. These void clouds can just go ahead and die. The fact that we are so ridiculously overpowered at the moment, we're afraid to attack the Brigand progenitors. These guys are actually arachnids.
Hostile fleet
They're
detected.
not. Why would you use that as your symbol if you're not an arachnid? Alright, whatever. To each their own. Now, these guys, second invasion fleet,
Enemy planet secured.
is on the way
Fleet
there.
engaged.
Mini battle fleet. We just finished that. We did. Right, embark all. These guys will come over to here. Follow them. This mini battle fleet will go over to the next one after that, to the Bastion. Alright, how are we doing? 1 month. And what we're going to want to do with that, well, we'll actually choose the next research before we go to it.
Construction complete. Research complete.
There we go. Select new research. Quicksand basins, snow, massive glaciers. Seriously, we're running out of things to do. Well, while we've got him, let's get rid of the massive glaciers. And then over in the species thing here, these guys are pre-sentient. We may uplift this pre-sentient species to full-fledged pops in our empire. Doing so will allow us to modify its traits when we uplift it. We have 1 gene points remaining. I have no idea how gene points work, so... Alright. Jazgavars, the avians. Starborn. Habitability is up. Migration time is down. So yeah, they want to get out. Select them. Number of selected pops, 3. Alright, so these are which ones we're actually uplifting. Trait points left 1. Planet preference costs 0. So I guess you have to pick one. First time we do it. What would be the opposite of us? Desert, tropical, continental, ocean, Arctic, tundra, arid. Let's make these birds Arctic preference. Come from a continental world. Screw that. Now we have 1 point. They could be natural sociologists. Be strong. We've already got our armies. Resilient, enduring, charismatic, communal, nomadic. Sure, let's just make them nomadic. They are birds. And that's basically done. Costs us a ton of research. Okay, well, monthly gains 200, so it's 2-3 months worth. Let's go ahead and uplift them.
Situation log updated.
Situation log updated. I'm guessing it gives you a thing that you have to do to actually do it. Uplift the species. Finishes in 3 months. Research. Because who cares about clearing those tile blockers? Alright, now they are over in... Where are we? In Ravanich. On Ravanich 3.
Situation log updated.
Was there a colonize button?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Hostile fleet engaged. We don't care. It is our mini battle fleet. with actually
System survey complete.
just the guys we had in there. Takes up less, but it's got the same firepower as that whole invasion fleet there. That's pretty cool. Alright, how much longer?
Fleet detected.
It was 3 months.
Situation log updated.
Situation log updated. Have they now been uplifted?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Not yet. 1 more month. Situation log update would be debris in the system, I guess. Alright, end of this month.
Hostile fleet
Something should happen with these guys. They'll stop being pre-sentient.
Hostile fleet detected. Special project complete.
Alright, uplift successful. The dominant species on Revanich 3, the Jazgavaz, have been uplifted. Only minor genetic alterations were needed to unlock their inherent potential for vastly improved cognitive ability and manual dexterity, and small cybernetic implants make up for the difference in the older generations. The Democratic Republic of Fungus welcomes them. And yes, they're now doing some work and moving around and all the rest of it, because they're not actually in us, they're in this sector. Sector which
System survey
that has within it. Alright, so this is the Midwest sector. Let's go to our planets. Midwest sector. A rocky start. The integration of the Jazgavaz, who we uplifted, is going more smoothly than expected, but not as smoothly as we had hoped. Despite our efforts to soft-shape their psychology, the Jazgavaz still occasionally struggle with the way we do things in the Republic of Fungus. Minerals. Oh, that doesn't matter.
Situation log updated.
Alright, Midwest sector. We're going to add that one. And that's all. Fine. So, let's go see what we're getting spammed about.
Hostile fleet detected.
Mini battle fleet is blowing the crap out of them. Nearly finished. Second invasion fleet is blowing the crap out of this, one would expect. Looking inwards, a statistically significant group of Jazgavaz citizens appear unsatisfied with our teachings on the nature of the cosmos. An unknown individual or group among them is circulating some spurious codex that attaches undue importance to the Jazgavaz and their uplifting by the Republic of Fungus. Nothing will come of it. Let them have their mysteries. They gain spiritualist, or set them straight to become materialist. Sure. They are now materialistic. And we have these guys ready to land down here. Wow, they are landing way too early. Didn't actually see how far off that was. Oh well. Good chance of losing a lot of them. Doesn't matter. What happens happens. They are fine. Battle fleet down here is how far away from the rest? Can't remember where we sent them.
Station under attack.
Seriously? Alright, let's just go watch this. Familial fission. While the Republic of Fungus provides a solid structure upon which to model their internal social order, it may not necessarily be what suits the uplifted Jazgavaz best. Their sudden rise to becoming our intellectual equals robbed them of millennia of potential societal and cultural development. Perhaps as a result of this, the Jazgavaz social order is in a state of extreme flux. One day the family unit is paramount, and the next day community leaders are calling for dissolution of all clan-like bonds. Fascinating. May they find themselves in each other. They become collectivist, or they become individualistic. Can't remember which one's better for us. What are we at the moment, actually? Governing ethics. We're xenophobic materialists. Well, then they're going to be individualists. Okay. Next up, over here in Findraban, they're going to get knocked out pretty quickly. So yeah, we're worrying about nothing there with the massive fortification that they had to overcome. Dead, 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 dead.
Enemy secured.
Enemy planet secured. We'll leave them there long enough to improve their lot. This invasion fleet, though, can get started on the next one. The next one is where we've got them. Okay. In that case, they'll just sit there and hope that this ticks up fast enough. All we want in the negotiation is their vassalization, -8. We will take another thing soon. Alright, yeah, we want to wait for them to repair or heal. The robots, they need to repair. Alright, let's go up to fastest while we're waiting on that.
Station under attack.
Station under attack. I don't believe you, not for a second.
Hostile fleet detected.
Alright, let's just wait till the start of the next month.
Complete.
They don't have to be on 100%. Alright, we're ready to go. Embark all. And all then pop out. Come into the next system. And land immediately on their planet. Which means the second invasion fleet, yes. Can go... I don't even know who we're at war with, really. The Just Pact fight is the Sin Star Mandate and the Favarians. Sin Star Mandate were down there. Could head through here and go down there, so let's do that. Let's go to his capital, which is a moon. Alright, jump on them. And keep an eye on this transport fleet. They'll jump over to the next system and then just float their way in to sit on his capital. Not his capital, just some random planet. Alright, speed it up. They want to speed up. There's a few too many ships in this system. Somebody thinks they're able to insult us. Ignaval. Fair enough. Ethical changes on Sanctuary J. After working closely with our scientists and advisors on Sanctuary J, the Ottogans seem to have developed a deep interest in all things that are alien to them. Xenophile ethic gained. How are our other enlightenments going? It's an 89. Right, down in this planet. They are almost dead already. So which half gets sent back to the fleet?
Enemy planet secured.
Don't know how they picked that. If it was just that half, or if it was the least damaged half. Not sure. And we're only on 49. Well. We'll leave them there for a bit. And these guys can stay here. It's fine. Alright, invasion over.
System survey complete.
The Dorbalan United Colonies declare on the Dorbalan Nation. Our resource storage is full in minerals, approaching the cap in energy credits, which means that we need to go for some more colonization. So I'm going to take a short break here and fill out all of these ships with, or all of these stations with colony ships, and then when we come back we will keep moving down in this war, I guess. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it, and hope to see you again soon. See you later.